Welcome back to another episode of Late Entry, your favorite or soon-to-be favorite place for the hottest sports news, wildest viral topics, and conversations guaranteed to make you laugh. It's a celebration today. Today marks 50 episodes from Late Entry. We are hosted, as always, by Captain America, a.k.a. Toph, a.k.a. Gustav Eiffel.
What's going on, everybody?
RBF Kyle.
How we doing?
And as always, your boy Double Dose. We've got a really fun episode for you guys tonight. We've got three guests. We've got Lamont from the Not That Serious podcast, who's going to be pulling up first for us. We have Precious from TikTok at She Don't Know Ball. And then we've got the return of Ant. So we've got a real fun episode for you guys. Stick around and see the sparks fly. All right, guys. So we are joined by Lamont from the Not That Serious podcast. Take some time to come out and join us tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you.
No problem. No problem. It's my pleasure.
He is a suffering Saints fan, a Lakers fan. You said you're into soccer too. What soccer team are you a fan of?
I'd say my primary team is Real Madrid, but most people are like Premier League, which is in England. Most people worry about that. So I'm a Manchester United fan for Premier League.
Okay.
I like it.
Not a bunch of huge soccer fans over here, but I'm always interested to talk to
That's
people
all right.
about it.
Yeah.
Who you think is the best soccer player?
At this time, oof,
Yeah.
it might sound crazy to people who know, but it might be Lamine Lamine Yamal. It might be him. Even though he's like 17, 18 years old, it
I've
might
heard
be
of
him.
that kid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
not
how you
heard
know
of him
he's good.
before.
See, most people would say Mbappe, but from watching him, I'm off the Mbappe train for best player in the world right now.
Okay.
You mean what more time? What's his name?
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal.
Yeah,
I'm
Write
about to
that
check
down,
him out.
everybody. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I feel like I'm messing up his name, but it's if you type those letters in,
You would.
it'll pop up.
He said he gonna pop
Either
up.
Yamin or Lamine. It's something like that. Yamin
Okay.
Yamal, something like that.
Got you. So let's talk a little bit about your Saints. So draft night, right? You're sitting there, you're watching the picks come in. Y'all need a quarterback. I can't remember at the time of the draft if Derek Carr had already retired or not.
Me
No,
neither.
not yet.
I already
Not yet.
erased him from my memory.
Okay. So you're sitting there watching the picks come in. You see that they take Tyler Shough and not Shedeur Sanders. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is an organization that is not trying to win. That's what I'm thinking. Because from what I've seen from Shedeur, I would say, oh, haven't really seen much from other dude, but from what I did see from both of them, one of them is, oh shoot, is more like game ready.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about. One of them is more seems like more game ready. And it's Shedeur. Because like if you watched him in college, you could tell like he really didn't have a good O-line, but he was still able to make it work. I know he was throwing to Travis Hunter a lot, but it's still like he still has to make the reads and deal with the pressure. Oh shoot. Come on, bro.
They want to play.
Deal with that kind of pressure, someone on your back. But yeah.
Did you get to see any of his Shedeur's preseason game yesterday or no?
I saw a little bit. Yeah, I saw a little bit. Like it's a lot of the things that people complain about are like maybe like his arm strength and like and I see those were problems that could come up because like with his like delivery and everything, it does seem like a little elongated. So it's
Yeah.
like I see what you're talking about, but a lot of people don't have like the strongest arm, but they are smart enough to make it work. And he could be
Yeah.
one of those guys.
Yeah, I'm a big believer that you really can't like help yourself in the preseason, only hurt yourself. Like I feel like no one's gonna give you a ton of credit even if you light it up because it's going against people that are gonna be bagging fries in a few weeks anyways. So it's
Right.
like but I still feel like he played really well, put the ball where he had to do, got out of some nasty sacks. There was one of them where he had run around a lot, but then he tried to run for it. And I feel like as you play more, you'll know, like, all right, just throw the ball. Don't take it,
Yeah.
don't take that loss.
Like
but-
he's not that guy. Like he's not that athletic. Like
Yeah.
it's a
no
different
Justin
level once
Fields.
you get to the pros. Like yeah. But that's
Absolutely.
comes with the territory.
Yep. Do you have any expectations at all for Tyler this season, or are you just hoping that
None
doesn't
at
all
all.
implode?
The ceiling is the floor. I'll say that. That is all we got. The ceiling is the floor.
They'll play tomorrow, 4:05 Eastern. I'm sure he's starting, so I guess we'll get a little taste what he's got going on.
I think they said Rattler
he might
starting.
get a drive out of me.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, I thought they said Rattler was starting.
Wow.
But what do you think about him? You think he's got any sauce or no?
Nah, I mean, I've seen him over many years, and it just seems like his attitude's one of the things that holds him back. And it's just like, I don't know if that can change, because that just might be who he is. Like, I know people can change, but
that's fair.
Only so much. Only so much.
I agree completely on that. Yeah, he's never really shown he had. I mean, even like as mature as he kind of seemed when he took the starting reins this last year, it didn't seem like he commanded the huddle. Didn't seem like he commanded the team. It just kind of felt like he was there as a piece, which the quarterback can't do that. They need to be in charge of the huddle.
Right. The piece.
Now,
the first piece.
Toph, you're the only one of us who had heard of Tyler Shough when he got drafted. Who do you think is better? You think him or Rattler?
I think they're both bad, but I
mean, two cheeks of the same ass.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're both relatively young. So like I said, neither option is going to be fantastic, but I feel like, you at least kind of saw about a full season of Spencer Rattler. So I would just let Tyler Shough just rock out and see what you get from him.
That's fair.
Like I said, I mean, did you have any expectations to make the playoffs or compete for a championship this year? So you might as well see what you got.
No.
The only thing I feel bad about is just wasting another year of Kamara as he gets older. And you have no possibility of winning.
I feel Kamara should have just went somewhere else.
I mean,
obviously he's the landscape of the team.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Lamont?
I thought they could just trade him. Since he signed a decent contract, he's still a valuable player for I think any team that's actually trying to win. Like very versatile still, dynamic.
Ben Johnson would be foaming at the mouth at the Bears.
Yeah.
To get him instead of DeAndre Swift.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. I don't care if he's 30 or not. What Kamara has done with the football in his hand, I mean, Ben Johnson would be loving to see that guy in his playbook.
You don't agree? You think Swift's better?
I just think since he's younger that I don't know if they would want to do that.
Yeah, that running back shelf life. All right. So switching gears to another organization that's done a little bit more winning. You said that you are a Lakers fan. Is that a LeBron fan or is that an actual OG Lakers fan?
Nah, I wouldn't say an OG Lakers fan, but it's an OG Kobe fan who just became a Lakers fan. So growing up, honestly, I grew up in South Jersey, and I was a Phillies fan, or not Phillies fan because I don't really care about baseball. I was Eagles fan, Sixers fan, running with AI, and then I was like, you know what? Can I curse? Are you allowed to curse on here?
Yeah, you can curse. Yeah,
fuck all these people. Fuck the whole city of Philadelphia. And
damn,
I'm leaving. I'm taking my fandom with me, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I really like Kobe, so I'm just gonna be a Lakers fan. And then I became a Saints fan because of Reggie Bush, and that's why I am where I am. So yeah, but the Lakers, just the Lakers, not LeBron.
Are you one of the Lakers fans that did not want LeBron to come there, or were you happy when he got there?
No, he was still one of the best players in the world when he joined, so I'm not gonna turn that down.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Do you feel like when they won in 2020, do you feel like that was you wrapped your arms around him more, or is it still I mean, you cool, but
I mean, we saw what it was. It wasn't the bubble bowl, as they call it. They still won, which is great, but it's not the same, But I'll take it. I'll take the championship.
So you're this is interesting. I haven't come across this before. You're a Lakers fan that discounts the bubble championship.
I mean, it's not the same. It's still they were still the best team of all those teams, but it's not the same as any of the others because I would say dealing with the fans and dealing with all that like in atmosphere, home and away, the difference of that, that's pretty substantial,
Okay.
especially over like a 7 game series. Like
All right.
Yeah,
I
the
mean, I
travel
feel
wears
that.
on the travel wears on both teams. I agree with
that
that.
too.
Yeah.
But
Then you have
also,
players like balling out that haven't done it since and didn't do it before. So it's like, what's the difference between that closed environment versus normal?
but you also had no like home field advantage without having the fans there. You weren't able to like talk to
So
your peoples and go home and stuff like that. They were locked in there. I don't know. I'm surprised to hear that from a Lakers fan before, but um,
ah.
usually I feel like you hear that from like Celtics fans. um,
Nah, I'm a harsh critic of my own team, so that's what
gotta
it
stay
is.
objective. Okay, so then as a harsh critic of your own team, are you of the mindset that LeBron needs to leave so they can fully invest in going in all around Luka, or are you more of the mindset of the two of them can make it work for a year or two?
Two of them can make it work for a year or two. Like LeBron, realistically, probably has like one good year left, I'd say.
Yeah,
But other than that, like it is what it is. But I am concerned. I know this is kind of like a small pivot. I am concerned with the amount of years that Luka's played professional basketball, not even just in the NBA, but like playing overseas. Like he's been playing for professional ball for like 10 years already. Well, playing against other, or not other, but playing against grown men for 10 years. That wears on your
yeah.
body. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
true.
then that kind of brings me to my next point, and I'm gonna circle back to this after. When you found out Luca and AD that trade happened, what was
Mhm.
your initial thoughts?
Well, I was out for someone's birthday. We were out at this like Sky Lounge in Philly, and it was like the biggest breaking news. Everyone just was huddling around the bar. I was like, oh my God, you won't believe what happened. And just like, is this real? And they're like, yeah, Shams tweeted it, so it has to be real.
Yeah,
And it's just like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, it actually kind of makes sense because it's like, this is going to be your future of your organization. They obviously don't believe that AD is going to hold it down by himself. So they have like a new replacement for LeBron once he retires, whenever, that's going to happen pretty soon. So it made sense. And it made sense for the Mavs, I thought, because you already have Kyrie who could just be like, go back to being more ball dominant, and AD who could provide defense and some versatility from just having like two ball dominant guards. What they had was Kyrie and Luka. So yeah, to me it made
were,
sense, but I see why people would say it wouldn't.
were you more excited to get Luca or more sad to lose AD?
I was more sad to lose AD because like his defense and rim protection wasn't replaced. So it was like you add more offense technically, but you lose much more bringing in Luka defensively. So that's like you lose more than you gain. Like, but
Okay,
yeah, I expected them to like pick up a center or like someone else to do more rim protection for defense, and when they didn't do that, it was like this isn't gonna
yeah,
go as I planned.
I
man. If
agree.
they
That is exactly what I saw coming, was that they would make some sort of another move somewhere. Like go get
Mhm.
Dwight Howard or something. Like get somebody in there. It doesn't matter.
well,
Somebody,
But
they
they
tried
didn't
to
not
do
get
it.
old
Jackson Hayes.
they tried to get old boy from the Celtics, but his knees were made of spaghetti, so that didn't that didn't work.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah. Um. So then, looking at, excuse me, you were talking about your concerns for Luca having played for so long professionally already, and then you look at AD,
Mhm.
who's older, already kind of injury prone. Long term, which one of them would you rather have had?
Um, I would have to say Luca. Because there's been a lot of complaints about like his diet and his fitness, and that's something you can change. You really can't change a 7 foot tall person being injury prone. They're already like kind of freaks in nature where they're more like susceptible to like those foot injuries or just any types of injuries. Like you see them get injured on like the most routine plays, and it's just like, oh, again, again. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I'd have to say Luca and his poor diet versus AD's fragile body. I'll take the poor diet.
Yeah, I
every
agree.
time.
I'm a Lakers fan through LeBron, so I'm the opposite of you.
Ah,
But LeBron was always been my favorite player. My second favorite was Luka. So when I saw the trade, I was in the back of an Uber. Dog, I was like, "Wait a second, what?" My Uber driver was like, "What?" Almost crashed the car. But
this is what?
yeah, exactly. So I was hyped to have the two of them together. I thought that it's almost seems like it's better for Luka's career, as much as obviously he loved Dallas and the fans there.
Hmm.
I've seen him, I feel like, ball out with very less than teams before, just being so dominant come postseason. And then if you
Hmm.
give him all of the Lakers, their money and their resources and the name, I think that other people will come into play with him there more than they would in Dallas. So I feel like long term, it's a good Lakers move for sure. As
Yeah.
we prepare to move on from LeBron, it was crazy. AD was like, "Yeah, we need some more centers," and they sent him to a team with 2 centers. Got him the hell up out of there.
They said,
You
"We'll
want
give
some
you what you
centers?
want."
You get some centers in Dallas.
Yeah, in Dallas.
Yeah.
You think that? What do you think? You think within the window that LeBron and AD are there, or not LeBron and AD, LeBron and Luka are there? Do you foresee a championship or no?
Honestly, I'm gonna say with the team they have now, no, I can't see it. I can't see it.
Aiton
Okay.
ain't the answer.
See, that's another wild card because he's 7 feet tall and doesn't get rebounds. So
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. He's a
they
big man
traded,
that doesn't play much like a big man sometimes. Yeah.
right. So it's just like maybe
which
they
was
can like switch gears with him or something. I don't know.
that was kind of the knock against AD too. It was like you traded one big man with low motor for another big man with even less motor. So yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
that's one of my side agendas that AD's really not a center. He's just like a giant small forward. But
I mean, you're kind
but
of
since
yeah,
right.
he's so tall, they just like make him play center. But like one thing I noticed, might sound kind of crazy too. It's like his hips are so narrow. Like you can't be playing center with these narrow ass hips. You gotta,
mm,
have a little weight about you. Like Jokic, like you see him just,
just
tossing his
slide
hips
into
around.
people.
Just
Yeah,
you can't have little narrow hips if you're trying to bump bodies. It doesn't work.
That's true.
that's where the
That's
injuries
true.
Hmm.
come. Yeah. All right. Last Lakers question for you. So this has been an ongoing debate on this podcast for the last 6 months. Austin Reaves, is that man a star or is he not a star?
What do you quantify as a star?
What do you
Excellent
quantify as a
question.
star? What do you
That's
quantify as a star?
We've
Not
had that debate on this podcast.
about like
uh
because there's like all stars, there's like the super mega stars, like superstars, and then there's like stars.
And then there's
But
the perennials.
shut
oh, you said
up. There's
you
obviously
say all
levels to being
stars?
stars.
All stars? Would you say all stars then what?
So I mean, there's like
Superstar.
I feel like there's like
All stars,
stars.
superstars, megastars?
I feel like there's like
Yes.
I feel like there's like stars. I feel like there's like Bradley Beal is a star. A superstar would
Hmm.
be like maybe Jimmy Butler, and then you've got yeah, that would be I trip myself up. This always fucks me up. You'd have like a regular star as like a Bradley Beal. You'd have like a all star that's like a Jimmy Butler, and then like a superstar would be like a LeBron, a Steph.
Okay. So you're saying he's like a Bradley Beal, like a white Bradley Beal almost.
I feel like he's not a
Essentially.
role
Yeah.
player.
Okay. I think we can get down with that. Like he might be like a good two, have a night to be a good two, maybe even a one, but most of the time he's maybe like a three, like the third guy on a winning
Yeah.
team.
So
So
do you
He
think
yeah,
that
could.
he might be a star. He might be a star.
he qualifies to make a big three? I guess is the question, because that's what started this whole thing. Is like
Oh,
people saying that he's not a big three or he is a big three,
He
and that
said,
kind of
"Now
depends on if he's a
that."
star or not.
now that is a different question. For it to be a big three, I think you have to at least be like all star, a step above him
Okay.
to be in that
Okay.
category to fit the big three.
Okay.
That
Like
I agree with. I think he's
You have
so
to.
close. I think he's so close, but he just like there's a couple of inconsistencies about him and he's not quite leading his team. Now
Hmm.
Spencer even made an argument like if he was playing on the Pacers, or some Midwest
No,
team
no,
that
no.
didn't have a bunch of stars. Who did you say?
The Jazz. I said if you put him on the
The
Jazz,
Jazz.
he was the best player on the Jazz.
The Jazz.
Okay.
He would be, yeah.
But we'd have to see that. It's like, that's the thing. Like, we had to see what that looks like as Austin Reaves being the number one option.
There was a stretch where they had, I think, LeBron and Luka were both out, and Reaves was the number one without either of them, and he was putting up hella points. I think they won two of those games.
Two out of how many?
I
hope they won 2 games.
I don't think that it was that many. I think it was maybe like five total.
Okay,
but I think he was putting like 30, 40 points in those games.
He was going
small sample size though, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also you're down your 2 best players and no center.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing that with that. If he was on a team by himself, then I feel like they'd build more around him. I guess my question to you would be: LeBron retires, right? You've got Luka. Your second best player is Austin Reaves. Is that a good second best player, or you need help?
Nah, that's not gonna get it done.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna get it done.
Okay.
I gotta be completely honest.
Yeah.
Good third option, but not a second option.
Nah, not the second option.
Okay. That makes sense to me. All right. Before we hit all due disrespect, you said that you did have a. We talked about last week on the live episode for the podcast. We were going over the worst songs that was trending on Twitter for a while about worst songs ever in history. So you said that you have one?
Yeah, it's the Ice JJ Fish song.
Oh my god.
Nah, Ice JJ.
Something about you, girl. That's that is the worst piece of music I've ever heard in my life.
I was gonna ask you if we get you to sing it too. That's perfect.
Oh, no,
that song was not good. I gotta get your opinion on Toph's pick. He has picked "Beautiful Girls" by Sean Kingston. I thought that was a crazy pick.
Wow.
Yeah.
What makes that song so bad, other than him talking about killing himself because he sees someone beautiful?
It's just annoying to me. Therefore, I classify it as bad.
The right time of growing up where that song got way too overplayed in his brain.
Yep.
I loved that song.
Me too.
Hey,
I
you
think
could
we were
love
just
it.
a little bit
That don't mean I
younger.
gotta
We
love it.
caught that at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Caught him on the wrong time.
Oh yeah.
Man, you guys had me thinking too. On your last episode of your podcast, you guys were talking about how there haven't been really any new club bangers because the kids aren't going to the club, and there's also not a song of the summer this year. And you were absolutely right about that too. I was sitting here thinking about it the whole time, like, is there a song? And I can't think of one. The kids aren't outside anymore. Everybody's in the basement.
Nope.
All my white friends keep singing Pink Pony Club, but outside of that,
yeah, I don't think that's the one.
Bruh.
I don't think so. It might be Justin Bieber now. Justin Bieber Yukon. I don't know.
okay.
I haven't listened to any of those songs
in.
you left.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's really good. I just can't get over him talking about his it's not clocking to you, I'm standing on business. It's a good album
clocking. Though. Yeah, it's not what I expected, but if you like an early 90s R&B synthy sound, it's a lot of that.
Okay.
All right.
J Beebs.
Let's hit all due disrespect. So we'll do Kyle, Toph, Lamont, and then I'll go last.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna lead us off with something real spicy. I'm sure I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate from this.
Oh God.
And I know Spencer loves hearing that. All due disrespect goes to avocados.
Bruh.
Do we really even like eating them? You know?
Yes.
I think. Oh, okay. Well, I think we were just told it's healthier than salsa. That's what I think. We were just told it's healthier than salsa, so we were like, sure, I'll pay an extra $1 for that. Why the fuck not? And West Coast pushed that tasteless mush on the rest of America, and I frankly don't see the benefit. I'm still sitting here skinny. I ain't touched no guac. I ain't touched no avocado. I'm good. I'm healthy. I just got my blood work done. We're chilling. All right? I don't need no guac. Avocado. I don't need no avocado.
You don't like fucking guacamole?
No. Tasteless mush.
You've had bad guacamole. That's what that means to me. That's all.
I spent a week and a half in Mexico. I tried it down there. I was still like, what is going on down here?
Bro,
I don't know.
are
Maybe my taste buds are off. It might be my fault.
Toph, are you team avocado or no?
No, I'm with Kyle on this one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
The dude from the bed hitting the downtown three.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Oh no.
What did I
Never
come
tried it,
into?
never will.
Wait, you've never tried
you've
it?
Never even
Never
tried it.
tried it.
No. Nope.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
Nope.
I'm gonna still take it. I'm gonna still no. He's on my side. No.
It's just the smell.
I don't know what's worse, not liking guacamole or having never tried it before.
Doesn't matter.
Let us know
Like,
in the comments.
I'm not like an avocado on toast kind of guy, but to imagine a world with no guac sounds like a terrible world. No guac and, and chips, nothing on your like Chipotle burrito. Damn.
What you mean? We got queso.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
I like both.
Queso over guac.
Nah, we just
I'll
need the
say that.
queso.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
absolutely,
queso over guac.
absolutely.
Yeah, they charge dummy prices for that guac too. I never even get it because
Exactly. I used to get it, and I was like, why am I paying more for shit that I don't even really like, and that's supposed to be healthy for me? And no, it's not even like I look the same, I feel the same, blood works the same, we're good.
That's fair.
No guac.
Yeah, guac. Yeah, one avocado or guacamole is not going to change your health. It's like that's not the tipping point. Like if only I didn't have that avocado, or if I had that avocado, I wouldn't have this heart attack. It doesn't work like that.
Yo, I
Like,
still
there's
can't believe that.
So many others.
I still can't
guess
believe
you're
that
right.
that avocado is a fruit. That to me, it just seems so vegetable to me. Yeah, that and tomatoes.
Didn't even know.
Yeah,
I knew about
I
tomatoes.
knew about the tomato one,
Yeah.
even though I still don't believe it myself.
I know it's
Someone-
like.
he said I don't believe it.
I
It's
feel like-
I can hear what they're saying, but for me,
It's
nah,
propaganda.
it don't classify.
No, I feel like it's people like the people that are telling me that. I feel like they're testing my intelligence. They're like, I'm gonna hand you a vegetable. I'm gonna tell you it's a
Mhm.
fruit, and you're gonna believe it.
You know, they actually said vegetables are made up. There's no vegetables.
True.
What?
I've
Drop a
heard
bomb
that.
on you.
I haven't heard that one.
Wait, what?
There's no vegetables. There's no such thing as vegetables. It's just a thing we made up.
Are you
It's just
fucking
like
with
we
me?
made it up for like plants we can eat or some shit like that. It's like something
Yeah,
along
it's
those
like-
lines.
It's like everything falls into being like a stalk or like a leafy green or like those technically aren't vegetables. And then the other stuff is just technically fruits like cucumbers.
What the? Vegetables are a social construct.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
Vegetables
Okay.
are a social construct.
Professor Lamont
Moral
out
of the
here.
episode right there.
Vegetables aren't real. We're gonna have some
Vegetables
little.
aren't real.
We're gonna have some little kid at home,
Listen.
and mom's like, "Eat your vegetables. They're not real, mom."
People laid entry said they're not real.
None of this exists.
Oh my god! Fucking guy from what was that fucking TV show before Black Mirror, where it was
The
Damn,
Twilight
but-
Zone?
yes, the Twilight Zone. Remember the guy from that? We made it all up. It's not real.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm
Oh,
talking
we made
about
it all up.
vegetables. Yep.
Mhm.
Toph, hit us with your all due disrespect.
My all due disrespect is to all of our so-called aficionados, social media people that slandered all the Colorado's names. All I know is when I watched preseason, LaJohntay Wester took a punt back to the crib. House that thing. He should not have been a fifth-round pick. Jimmy Horn Jr., who we just saw yesterday, balled out. Well, he didn't take him to the crib, but he just
didn't get a
played
touchdown?
phenomenal.
I thought he got a touchdown.
No, he didn't. Only Shedeur and Wester got touchdowns. And formerly known as 2, aka 12 now, had a phenomenal game. Now, this is perfect, but he played a damn good game. And I have to counteract what you said earlier, how preseason can't help you, only hurt you.
Okay.
How did Russell Wilson start? How did Dak Prescott get his start?
Injuries.
Like I said, but they also balled out in preseason because Matt Flynn came to Seattle. Russell Wilson got drafted third round. Russell Wilson just beat out Matt Flynn outright,
right.
and
That
then
has
ended
to
up
do
getting
with,
the start.
that has to do with camp though too. You're talking about Dak.
No. That's
Tony
preseason
Romo-
for Russell
Tony-
Wilson.
Tony Romo
I
was
said
hurt.
Russell Wilson.
You said both.
I did, but I was for saying Russell Wilson balled out in that one. Now,
I hear you.
Dak Prescott, yes, Romo did get hurt, but also Romo's been a Cowboy forever. That's Jerry Jones' basically adopted son. Like I said, he didn't want to, go with Dak Prescott, but he didn't really have a choice. You kind of had Dak was going hot, you had to give it to him and things like that. And then Shedeur Sanders, because we all know if he would have played terrible, you know how they always say if they do good, all this preseason doesn't count. But if he did bad, they wouldn't have brought up the whole it's only preseason thing. They would have slandered that
But
man.
that's what I said earlier is that it can only hurt you. It can't help you.
No,
it can only hurt you.
That's the thing. It can help you.
Because
it can help you.
But you just said it. Whatever you do well, they're going to minimize the fact that it was a preseason game. But if you suck,
well, that's the agenda that they want to push on him, though. They want him to fail.
I do hear him on the inside of the Browns organization. They're probably thinking of this a lot different than we're thinking than normal people are thinking on the outside of how this is just one game. Now, Browns fans are probably like, this guy's taking us to the Super Bowl. Let's freaking go. But outside of those people, like everybody's probably like, all right, that was one game. Let's see what happens. You never know. But I think inside Cleveland's organization, they're like, that's a good day. Follow that by more good days in camp. And you're starting again next week. And we're going to see what you got again. And now he does it again next week. Shit. Dillon Gabriel will be an afterthought.
He doesn't necessarily have to play good. It's just how does he respond into the game, in the situations? Is the moment too big? Is he making the right reads, the right plays, and things like that?
No, I agree. We want to see that. I'm a Shedeur fan. I want him to do well. I want him to be the starter there. I think it's all 32 teams are idiots for taking him in the 5th round. My point is the fact that it's very easy. I don't want to change the way I've viewed preseason for my whole life based on the fact that Shedeur had a good game. Every time I watch the preseason, it doesn't mean anything because his backup is playing. You're just trying to earn your spot onto the roster. The Lions consistently go 4-0 in the preseason, and then pre the winning the last 2 years, go 4-0 in the preseason, and then suck during the regular season. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just just backups. Like, you know what I mean? If anyone else had lit it up in a preseason game, I'd go, okay, it's preseason. Talk to me week 1 against the ones. That's all I'm saying is I don't want to.
So if preseason doesn't matter,
I don't watch it. I don't watch it for that exact reason. The only preseason game I've ever watched was yesterday to see Shedeur.
I watch preseason all the time. I watch every single game.
I love preseason.
That brother's starving. Just waiting for some football to come back.
He's itching.
Listen, you gotta know your sleepers. You gotta know ball.
I feel you. Lamont, you got an opinion on this?
On the preseason? Yeah. It's valuable for the teams, but it's not valuable for me because I don't really watch it.
Hey, that's fair.
Because it's a bunch of guys that aren't going to be starters primarily, right?
Or when I did watch it, I would watch it while the starters were in, and then maybe like the second string guys or a mix of those. But when they pull out like the third string guys, it's like I don't need to watch this.
Yeah, you're watching the UFL at that point. Yeah.
And I'm not watching that either. That's my soccer time. That's when I would
venture
off.
That's your Man U time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's your all due disrespect?
All due disrespect. It's Eagles related. So I live in South Jersey, like I said, and I gotta say, all due disrespect, Eagles fans, even when they win, are the most neurotic people, I guess I'd say.
Okay.
Because you would think they didn't just win the Super Bowl the way they're talking. And the way they have to defend Jalen Hurts, you're just like, just take your W. Like with the Cam Newton and Jalen Hurts, and they're like, oh, Cam Newton never won a Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. Cam Newton never had a team this dominant, like a number 1 receiver and a number 1 running back, like I'd say a top 5 receiver and the best running back in the game with a great defense and a good O-line, and then a top 5 tight end, and then a top 2 or top 3 number 2 receiver.
Yeah.
If you can't win with that, then I guess you're just not good. But if you win with that, like, yeah, you're pretty good, but doesn't mean you're a top 3 quarterback in the league. I can't say that.
But what would Philly be if not a yapping town?
Nothing.
I feel like that's the
wouldn't
brand.
See, that's why I had to leave them in the past. I was like, nah, this is illogical. These people are unhinged. I can't do this. I can't be associated with this.
I was gonna ask you, why you said fuck Philly for everything. So that's just why the fans.
It's really the Donovan McNabb. After they lost that Super Bowl, I said, nah, I can't ride with these people.
I hear that Philly fans are the best fans if you're a Philly fan. If you're not a Philly fan, they're the worst fans in America. Like, they are just.
I could see it.
They are just all over they are all in on their team, which every fan should be, but they don't even acknowledge how, like, they'll, like you just said, they discredit something like Cam Newton having a great career and just being like, well, Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl, so F Cam Newton, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have heard that night and day, and I'm with you. All due disrespect to you, Philly fans.
The only fans I would say that are probably up on the same level for me would be the Knicks fans. Do you see them like throwing trash and shit at like the forgot what team it was that they were playing. It might have been the
Pacers.
Yeah, the Pacers fans in the streets afterwards.
That's pretty bad.
Chasing some dude and his mom down in the streets and throwing trash at him and stuff. Yeah.
You got dude from New Jersey. You want him to answer that?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. The Knicks, they haven't won in a while. Anytime they can get like a glimpse of success and hope, it's gonna happen. The Eagles won a Super Bowl like 5 years ago, and then every time they don't win, it's like the world's imploding.
Oh yeah, they were about ready to fire Nick Sirianni a year ago, bro. Like,
yeah. Oh, I have the chat still on my phone. They were in there talking about it, like, oh no, this is obviously isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. He shaved his head.
Everybody's like, that's my coach.
Exactly. How quickly things can change.
Oh man.
Are all the homies on your podcast, are they all Eagles fans? Because I heard you guys are going to the tailgate.
Yeah, tailgate opening night for Eagles Cowboys. Only Mike and Elsie are Eagles fans. Keenan is a Giants fan. Unfortunate guy that is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Giants fan.
Might have a good defense this year, though.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Jackson Dart. He balled out today.
He did.
There you go. There you go.
The Great White Hope.
Yeah,
I'll be sure to drop a bunch of hate comments on them for being Philly fans.
The mighty Mormon,
Just kidding.
My all due disrespect this week is going to be myself for
finally.
Bro, I blew it. I fucked up so bad. So Lamont, I live in Chicago, and it's the street parking over here, depending on what time of day or night, can be really bad. So I'm circling looking for a parking spot for probably 30 minutes before I got home from work tonight. And I finally found a spot, bro. I pulled in. I was so thankful. I was praying. I was like, thank you, God, I got a spot. I get upstairs, I take my pants off, and realize that my girl asked me to get dog food before I came home today. And now I have 13 minutes to make it to the store, which means I have to drive. So I had to get out, get back in my car, drive to the store, get the dog food, and of course my spot was not there. So it's another, 15, 20 minutes of circling before I was able to park in a spot. I got to move it early as hell tomorrow morning. All due disrespect for my dumbass self. And what kills me is when I was driving home, I was like 20 minutes away from home. I was like, look, don't forget the dog food. By the time I got there, I was ready to get inside. I'm pissed. So all due disrespect to myself. You said finally.
You were just so hyped to have Lamont on tonight. That's all.
I was, bro. I had to get home, get the light turned on, clear the space out in the back, make the have the studio looking good for company.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored.
All right. I think that's all of our topics for this. Anything else you want to get off your chest, or?
Me? Nah, I don't think so. I think that's enough for one day. Enough Eagles hate for one day.
Let everybody watching know where to find you guys.
Oh yeah, at DNTS Pod on all the socials. That's THENTSPOD on all the socials. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even if you're old and somehow on there still. Yeah,
all
TikTok.
Right. Thank you, brother, for joining us.
Man,
yeah, this is
thank you, man.
Yeah,
no problem.
Absolutely great. All right, so we got Precious with us, big Packers fan. So yeah, you are from California and a Packers fan. Can you explain to us how that works?
Yeah. I know that's probably like my favorite question as a Packers fan. Like, are you from? No, I'm straight from Cali, all the way. It all started with Clay Matthews, to be honest. Like the early like 2000s and shit like that. Like he was on TV a lot, so I just had I don't know what it was, but I had a huge crush on dude. So like I started like kind of like diving in on like what sport he plays because it was a whole bunch of athletes, and I found out he played for the Packers. So I kind of like threw on the Packers game one day, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. It kind of like sealed the deal right there. As soon as I saw Aaron Rodgers slinging the rock, I was like, yeah. There's no need for me to search for any other teams because like there was like Falcons in there, like the Panthers and Ravens and shit like that. And I'm like, nah, it's something about these Packers I like. I don't know what it is, but that's who I'm rooting for. So ever since then, like I can say, like after they won their Super Bowl, I pretty much like was full head blown Packers fan off the rip. Like you couldn't tell me nothing at all. Like
That
it was
sounds
either
like Spence's.
Packers or nobody.
Yep.
That sounds like Spence's same answer to me in 2010, 2012 when we met, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Bro, I'm a Packers fan. I know I live in Michigan, but that Aaron Rodgers, that Jordy Nelson, he was just like all about it, bro."
I
Yeah,
mean, the
that
Lions were.
connection, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
what
go
do you
for it,
have?
guys, go
What do you
for
have to
it.
choose from? Yeah.
The Lions were so bad for most of our life until recently. Whereas, like, I'd still keep up with them, but it's like, all right, now that my team got its ass kicked during the 1 o'clock game, let's go see somebody win during 3 o'clock. So,
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. I got a question for Precious.
yeah,
Go
All
for it,
right.
shoot.
Okay, you said that you're from South Car sorry, not Carolina, South California. You said you like Clay
Yeah.
Matthews. Does that mean you're a USC fan as well too?
I'm probably like a very rare Cali fan because like I can't get like I don't know how to get into the other sports. Like no, like for like I don't know how to you guys watch basketball, hockey. Like if it's not football, like straight up, I don't watch it. Like I
okay,
don't watch it. Like literally, like I tried to get into like college football and stuff like that, but
Oh
it
man.
doesn't have that same for me. Like it doesn't give me that that je ne sais quoi. It doesn't do it. It's not.
yeah,
It doesn't do it for me. I'm like. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe I need to hang around the right people that can kind of like get me into it. But like I can watch
Hmm.
the highlights. The highlights are good. But as far as like sitting there watching the game, I can't do it. Nah. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea.
I feel like it's hard for me sometimes to always stay fully engaged with college football just because the players change so much. Where it's like you'll have a favorite player and then they're gone and they're in the NFL, so I'm trying to watch that to see who my favorite player is. I feel like because I'm more
See,
Mm-hmm.
player
that's the best
oriented,
part for me.
I feel like because I'm more player oriented, I'm attracted to professional sports where people that are college is like more of like attached to the actual school itself. But I travel
Right.
with my
Right.
athletes. That's why I followed LeBron in Cleveland, Lakers. If he goes somewhere else, because I'm more of a actual athlete themselves fan. So was
I
Clay
definitely
Matthews
understand that.
was Clay Matthews how you got into football then? Like you had never watched football before?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, he's the reason why I watch football to this day. If it wasn't for him,
You saw them
I don't
flowing
know. I'll
locks.
probably be. I don't know what I would be doing. To be
The
honest, I'll
Head and
probably be
Shoulders
watching
commercials.
basketball. Who knows? But like, yeah, he started it all, and then Aaron Rodgers capped it off. Pretty much, he's kind of like sealed the deal. Like, yeah, there's no need to root for anybody else. There's no need to search for any longer. I think I found my home, so
Oh
I'm
yeah.
good.
I mean,
I like
Word
it.
up. Word up.
formative years watching Aaron Rodgers throw the football was like that. It's something in my brain that I loved.
It was something about dude and the way he threw the rock. Like I just knew watching the Packers with Aaron. Like I don't give a damn how bad we were down. We were winning that game some way somehow. I don't know. But as long as A Rod was behind, I was
Yep.
never like saying, "Oh, we're totally out of the game." None of. It was always we got a damn chance for sure. If we got Aaron,
Hmm.
we got a chance.
Just like that season where we were down, we had to win every game to get in the playoffs. And he was like, "We gonna run the table," and they did.
And we did
And they
exactly that, man. The whole table. I was
did.
not like, "Damn, we about to go to the Super Bowl?" Like, what?
Yeah.
Until the Giants came and just somebody came up and just put belt to ass on us that season.
Yeah.
Belt to ass. I was all like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
no, this something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yeah, that
man.
might be in that LaFleur issue, honestly, at that point. I don't know.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy you a Packers fan in California. California is home to my least favorite team because of what they've done to the Packers. The Niners, dog. I can't stand
I
them.
can't stand the goddamn Niners, man. I'm respectful and all, but like them fans get on my nerves. Like them, Philly is starting to get in that group because they get to run their mouths and shit, and I'm like, season needs to start so we can, everything settled on the field. All this trash talking and going back and forth, not to solve anything.
Yeah.
True.
Speaking of some trash talking, I know you got something you want to get off your chest about Jordan Love and Justin Herbert. Let it rip.
We all disrespected your
Like
man.
No,
I respect
No, not all
not
Justin
of
me.
us.
Herbert.
Not me.
No. I'm not gonna trash the dude, solid quarterback. But when it comes to the comparison of him and Jordan Love, I feel like there is no comparison. Justin Herbert has all the individual accolades you would want a quarterback to have. He has the rookie records, the 5,000 yards. He's got it. But what, as far as doing it consistently without having much to go with it, he ain't done much. He ain't done, in my eyes, he ain't done much. J Love battled through injuries all last season. Receivers was dropping everything, literally everything. And the dude still led the league in 20 plus yards down the field. Explain that. That like you can't explain that because he's just that damn good. Now, as far as Justin Herbert, neither one of them had a good solid playoff game. We both know that. They both shit the bed pretty much.
Hey, wait,
But
whoa! You're forgetting one. The Cowboys.
Well, yeah, one. Okay, we're talking one game though. We're talking one game. She ain't about to break down them. She ain't
no,
gonna die on that hill on one game against the Cowboys. Is what
What are you?
she's saying.
Hey,
no.
wait a second.
He had a good game.
Justin Herbert hasn't had one good playoff game. The only good playoff game,
My
the only
point.
good playoff game that Justin Herbert had, they blew a lead to the Jags
I know.
in the most
I
embarrassing
agree.
fashion ever.
I watched that game. And I was all like, "Ain't no way in hell they still put Justin Herbert in the top 10. Like, no way. Next season, dude's top 10. I'm like, who the fuck comes up with this shit? Like, who? Like, honestly, who comes up with this shit? For Jordan Love to sit behind Aaron Rodgers 3 years and already have a playoff win before Justin Herbert, y'all make it make sense. Y'all make it make sense.
Man, I don't know about you. I want to know if you had the same feeling going into that playoff game against the Cowboys. I thought that the
Oh, we
Packers
were
were
smoked.
done.
Oh, my
Yep,
mama.
I
Oh, we
thought
were smoked.
I thought it was over.
I was prepared for a belt to ass
Yep,
whooping. Straight up.
same.
Straight
And
up, no cut.
I was so shocked. But I'm watching Jordan Love back there in the pocket. I swear I'm seeing Aaron Rodgers again. Did you have that same thought?
I could have swore I was watching Baby Rogers out there. A-Rod Jr. right there, just slinging it all damn night. I was like, I was prepared for a straight up sad ass day ass whooping. I had my bottle ready. I was just ready for heartbreak. But I'm like, after the first two drives, I was all like, oh shit, y'all came to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all
Yep.
didn't come to fuck around. Y'all came to belt to ass. I don't. I lost my mind that day. I was going bonkers that day. I was like, ain't no way we come in and just belt to ass y'all, and y'all been undefeated at home at that time for like the whole season or some shit. I'm like that. I think maybe the Saints game is where I kind of like, you know what, Jordan Love, he's him. Like I ain't gotta worry too much about him. Consistency. That's all he needs. Consistency and protect the ball. After that Cowboys game,
Yep. And that's where
I'm
the
like,
expectations came.
let my quarterback be healthy. Let J Love be healthy. If last season he was healthy, he would have balled out. He would have balled better than he did. Let him be healthy. It's a different season coming. J Love is coming for that ass NFC North. There, he's coming. He's coming.
And
About to ask for everybody.
he's only had his two playoff losses that he's had. Once against the Niners that went to the Super Bowl that year, and it was a good game that came down to like what mid
That
fourth quarter.
literally, if only he just, threw it.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a possible way for him to just throw that ball away and move on to the next drive on everything, we win that 49ers game too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Straight
And
up.
If he
That
didn't
then
have to
49ers
throw
game
that in
was
oh
really
shit
good.
formation. Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
yep, pretty much. I
And it's
was
like
like,
Yeah.
damn. I was
and
like, one,
literally
two.
I understood why he threw it though, because it's like I've seen you make those before. I've seen Rodgers make those before. Like I know that you think that you can make that, and I expected it to go, but
Yes,
nope, got picked.
absolutely.
And then last season lost to the playoff or the Super Bowl champs. So it's not like they're out here losing to the bum ass Jags.
We're not far behind. I hear a lot. I hear a lot. I've been following all throughout the off season. What everybody thinks how the NFC North is going to pan out. It's gonna be much better than it was last season, especially with a healthy Jordan Love. I can't sit here and say that. Oh shit, we're gonna take the whole NFC North. I do, but I can't just sit here and confidently say that yes. Although I feel like we have the better chance out of all the teams, we have the better chance just because Lions they lost a lot, lost Ben, lost Glenn, lost some coordinators, lost some players. Bears, new coach, ain't no telling how that's gonna shape out. And Vikings with a quarterback never taking a snap. So who knows? But I'm fully confident that it's gonna be a bloodfest in the north for sure. It's gonna be a
Hmm.
bloodfest. I don't think
Hmm.
it's gonna be the same as last year, if not harder. Given the fact
It's
we
gonna
all
be
got hard
harder.
schedules, we're like top 10 in hard schedules this whole season. So
Yeah, Packers are the only team that are actually building. They didn't lose anybody. They're just building on what they had last season. What do you
and
think
and I,
about Golden?
Y'all are the team I am most worried about. I know the Vikings are good. Kevin McConnell's great with quarterbacks. Blah 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 blah. Ben Johnson, this offensive guru.
mm-hmm,
Y'all are
right.
who I'm worried about. I'm worried about the fucking Packers. I'm worried about Week 1. Like,
Oh
I
yeah, week one is I got that. I'm going live for that one too. Got that
hell
shit
Oh
yeah.
marked on my
yeah,
calendar. I'm like, yeah, yeah, definitely Lions. I'm not gonna say that's gonna be a cakewalk. Absolutely not. But back to your question, Matthew Golden. I'm not gonna say he's gonna have 1,000 yard year, but that dude is going to ball. He's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna be the true X factor in a lot of our games, especially those big games like Dallas, Steelers, Bengals, Philly. It, he's gonna play a major part in that offense. He may not be a focal point all the way. Oh, but he's definitely gonna be an X factor
you think
without a doubt.
he's capable of putting the cape on and saving us when we need a catch, or not yet?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
What
Them
what I
hands,
say I mean,
them
what I say on
hands,
top of that, man,
man.
you got Reed too, who is the other. I think he's the other X factor when the defense forgets about him, where he's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
He's
Bird
gone, or
for
he's
sure.
wide open in the middle, or he just slips away so easy. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
the two of them
Yeah,
together, and then
yeah.
you got Dobbs as like a security blanket. You got like
Dobbs
y'all
is
have a
Dobbs
good
is like our
receiving
third,
core.
fourth down guy. Like when we need that third or fourth down, that's definitely who Jay Love is looking for is Dobbs for
I
sure.
want I want to ask the resident if man supporter here, Toph. Who do you who do you think is going to have the better season next year? Most wins, Chargers or Packers?
Packers.
Packers. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Only because I mean the Chiefs. I mean the division that the Chargers play in is very difficult. You got Broncos and you got the Chiefs, who somehow, someway, the Chiefs have these magical wins. Last second, they always play them tough, but Chiefs always come back and win. So you got to know the Chiefs probably got to run the table in their division. That's 6 wins right there. That's really hard to compete in your division. You have to deal with that. Um, the Packers, I think, is like a wild card in the whole NFC this year because I think the Lions take a step back, the Vikings take a step back just because we haven't seen JJ play at all yet. But the Packers are like the only team that really didn't really lose too much in the offseason. They only gained in there. And as the only person that actually watches college football on this podcast, as a Longhorns fan, I can tell you, Matthew Golden, he's him. He is a dangerous, dangerous player. Um,
Dog.
he's ready. Yeah, he does have that dog in him. I think he can go for 1,000. So I think he's gonna replace what Christian Watson was supposed to be for the Packers. Who I
Yeah,
don't know if Christian Watson stays on the team. I like Christian
yeah.
Watson, but that guy can't stay healthy. He's got inconsistent hands. I think Jaden Reed, like I said, he went to the Ocho Cinco camp. He really, bought into it. And like I said, this is his contract year. And from the interview I saw him, that guy is locked in. He's ready to play. He's just gonna leave it all out on the field. So I expect big things from Jaden Reed. Um, then you also have Josh Jacobs, who I don't think people talk about that guy enough. That guy is a straight up monster. He can run, he can catch. He's always been consistent. He probably wasted some years
He
with the Raiders, but he had a very good season last year. And I
definitely
just
he
feel like
hit a lot of
everything
flaws in that
is,
offensive line. He hit a lot of flaws in that
yeah,
offensive line.
Hell yeah.
Little did I know as a fan, our offensive line had that many holes until you go back and you slow down the tape and you watch it. Dude, Jacobs had to break too many tackles. He people were
yeah.
touching him before he can even get 3-4 yards down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
yeah, Josh
like I
Jacobs is
said,
that dude.
the supporting cast for the Packers, I just think is way better than the Chargers. I never, said anything bad about Jordan Love. I actually like Jordan Love quite a bit. The only thing, what Pressure said, it was his injuries and inconsistency. Like he'll have a game where he just throws 3 touchdowns, and we're looking like, man, this guy's got it. And then he might have the
And
next
follow
game, you're
it
just
by
like,
two
what
picks.
happened? Yep. Which you could say the same thing for Justin Herbert. I think the biggest thing for Herbert is he's had a very inconsistency in his team. He's been through 3 head coaches. He's been through 4 different offensive coordinators. He's only been in the league since 2020. And like I said, the playoffs. Oh yeah, there's no defending that. I ain't gonna cap. He got to hold that one. But like I said, I give Herbert the credit for look what he's done with the teams that he's had. He
Oh,
doesn't have a
definitely.
lot, and he plays as best as he can. His big thing is just like I said, you got to win the game. You got the playoffs, you got to win. My biggest thing for him is his head coach. He's won everywhere he's been. When Michigan was abysmal, he took that team and completely overhauled it. Same with the 49ers. Jim Harbaugh has never lost. Wherever he goes, he wins. And he's a quarterback whisperer. So like I said, I do expect big things from Herbert. I think the Packers are just set up to win right now. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers do something that we just don't see. To Jim Harbaugh, it might not look good, but they're gonna win somehow, some way. So I think those two paired together, I think he'll finally get his win. Like I said, I'm still think the Packers are just set up way more, just let alone the division, the schedule, people on their team. I just think it just screams a lot easier path. Like I said, I do believe in Jim Harbaugh that he's going to get Herbert, finally that win.
Toph, I want to ask you something real quick that I feel like you kind of
hmm
just alluded to twice. You think that the Chargers division is harder than the NFC North?
Right now, yes. I mean, you have the Chiefs.
Do either one
Anytime
of
you have the
you
Chiefs in there,
do
I was
either one
going
of
to
you
say
agree with
Broncos
that?
I
as
think
well
they're
too.
2 of the 3 hardest for sure. Like they're up there.
Yes.
But you
I mean, I
think
know
that
the Raiders are looking kind of rough right now, but like I said, the Chiefs have been to the Super Bowl how many years in a row? And they're
I
in
think
that division.
I think
Only
that
other one I can think of is NFC West is tough too. You got
the
NFC
West,
West. Is that
the
the
West.
49ers
Seahawks,
one?
the Niners,
the Niners,
the
I don't.
Cardinals,
Rams.
I think it's the
Theirs is like
AFC.
inconsistent.
It's the AFC that has the
North,
Bengals, the
Oh yeah,
Browns,
the
the
Bengals. Yeah,
AFC
Ravens.
that one's
North.
tough.
It's them, the AFC North and the NFC North. Those are the 2 hardest in my head.
I mean,
Because
Yeah,
AFC
for
has a lot of
sure.
hard divisions.
the
Yeah,
Chiefs,
yeah.
they're the big joker for sure, but it's just one team. That's only 2 losses. Whereas everybody in the NFC North and the AFC North,
Okay,
every team you play can give you a L.
so
Yeah,
okay, let me not
yeah,
say
pretty much.
division.
Yeah.
Division is hard, but the conference is brutal. Like I said, to get to the Super Bowl, you have to go through probably Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen.
If you're saying
Like I said,
conference,
and
no,
Joe Burrow.
yeah, no. If you're saying
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
like I
conference,
said,
AFC
it's.
absolutely,
North
He's
harder. Yeah,
I
rephrasing.
mean,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
division hard, but conference is brutal,
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
brutal.
yeah,
Okay.
for
Where
sure.
the North is a whole lot easier.
Um, before we get out of here, Precious, I want to get you to rank how you think the NFC North is going to finish this season, and I also want you to tell me where you've got not Justin Herbert. I'm sorry, Jordan Love on your. I know you have him top 10. Where do you have him top 10? At what number?
And and this is me being realistic. I'm not. Jordan Love ain't top 5 yet. Not top
Okay.
5 yet. I can say that confidently. He's not top 5 yet. But for sure, he's in between 6 and 8.
Okay.
Right there between 6 and 8. Right there. I don't think he's 9, and I don't think he's 10. either
I don't
six,
think
seven,
that's
or eight,
crazy.
I'll be okay with that. I'll definitely be
Mm-mm.
okay with that. Because again, we all know how good he can be. We just need him to be healthy and consistent and take care of the ball. Once we see that, then there probably won't be no any second guessing on whether or not he could be top 5 this season. Because again, the NFC North. Let me see. I'm gonna say, fourth. You can really put Bears or Vikings fourth, to be honest.
I'm
I'll
with you.
say I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
Bears last, just because of the rookie head coach, just because of that aspect. And then
Okay.
I'll go Vikings because JJ has had some time with Kevin O'Connell, so I'm pretty sure they got a good relationship. They can. I actually watched JJ McCarthy earlier today, and he can sling it. He can sling it. So and two, and
This is
I'm,
the
I'm
big
gonna say
one.
I'm gonna say Packers. I'm just gonna
Okay.
say that for now.
Okay.
Just cause, again, we ain't seen much. I don't know how the Lions are gonna do. Although they did lose 2 of their coordinators, other coaches, and stuff like that, that may not even play a factor. That it might be a who cares, and they come out and do what needs to be done. So I'll put us second, and I'll put the Lions at first. But for
Well,
sure, I see us taking it though. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe like last game, maybe like last few weeks of the season, we'll probably have that capped in the bud. We already got that locked in
All
for
right.
we'll
sure.
revisit it after week 1 because we do play.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh
I
yeah,
have
for
the
sure,
I put
for
down my
sure.
rankings before this episode. I have the exact same rankings as Precious. So Precious, we're
Yeah,
on the same. Obviously,
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I got
wanted the
see. As
Lions
much as
number
I want to
one,
be
but
as much as I want to be a delusional Packers fan and be like, yeah, we're gonna take the whole North and nobody kicking our ass. I've been humbled a lot throughout my football journey and watching football. So I'm like, you know what? Let me hold my horses. Lions did their shit last season. I can't take that away from them. They did their shit. So I can put them one until they prove to us that maybe losing both their coordinators probably wasn't like the best thing that could have happened to them. Because who knows?
agreed,
The
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
coordinators probably don't even mean anything. They can probably
no,
go out and be the same Lions we've seen all last year, putting belt to
and
ass to everybody.
I'm hopeful for that. But you are right that 2 new coordinators makes a big difference. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, y'all in our regular season were our toughest matchups. I know that there were some close games with the Vikings, but those Packers
Yeah,
wins that they
Lions and
got,
Packers is like,
they
yeah,
came
that's
down
the
to the most
wire.
nitty gritty bullshit in both games.
It
Both
did.
games. And
The
y'all were
penalty
down
was
by like 3 touchdowns in
crazy.
one of them and made a way back. Like, you guys are
Yeah,
tough. You guys are
it's
tough.
it's it's gonna be a bloodfest in the north for sure. We're gonna
Absolutely.
be throwing haymakers in that bitch.
It's the one
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I don't think that anyone's coming out with a super nice record like last season. You had 2 teams that
No.
were
I like
balling.
the
I
see.
think
I
it's going
thought
to
I
be
was
way
crazy for
closer.
thinking that. Like I
No,
tell
because
myself,
everyone's good.
like
You could lose to any of them any week. Any divisional
it's
game can
that
go.
part right there. Like I told myself, like I gave our record like the same as last season. I'll be okay with 11 wins or more. Nothing less than 11 wins. Given the fact that
Amen.
our schedule is hard as shit, getting 11 wins with this schedule, I'll be satisfied. I'll be totally
Absolutely.
satisfied with the even being a wild card. Shit, we're in. We're in. So shit.
Yep. I want.
That's
I had one more question I want to ask you. I just thought about
for
this.
sure. Go for it.
How big of a loss do you think the departure of Jair Alexander is?
None. And I've been hearing that all season. I've
Ooh.
been hearing that all. Everybody's
I
like,
mean,
"Oh, we
Wow.
got rid of our best CB," and okay, were we top 10 without that dude last year? Yes or no?
Yeah.
still, yeah.
Exactly. We were top 10 without him for all the whole, basically the whole season. Dude played like what, 3, 4 games, maybe five at most. Dude didn't play much. We're still rocking with pretty much the same people we had. Got rid of Stokes' dusty ass because he can't guard a goddamn hole for nothing. Got rid of that ass. He needed to
Shout out
go.
Eric Stokes.
Like, pissed me off. Still on why they kept putting him in and we had CV.
Yeah.
Once Carrington got in the game, like, come on. You see that at the end of the season once they really switched them out. And you realize
Yeah.
Stokes is actually trash.
It's because he was a
And I
first
was
rounder.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I was mad because he had a good ass rookie season. I was like, okay, dude's about to He's fast as shit. And I'm like, he had that injury and it was just down here from there. Dude's confidence was never the same. Dude was literally never the same. I
He
don't even
holds
think,
too
when's the
much.
last time the dude had a pass breakup, an interception? What the?
He had one in
Yeah.
Madden a couple hours ago when I was playing.
Yes,
But that's about it.
yeah. I'm hella excited. I'm very much excited to see how our CB room kind of like shapes out with this 53-man roster. This pass rush, I think everybody talks about the CB room, but I feel like the pass rush is what needed the most attention. Because
Yeah.
if your front four is doing what they're supposed to do, it don't matter who the hell's back there because
You
your
ain't got to hold
quarterback's
up that
already on
long.
the goddamn ground.
It wasn't too long ago we had Preston and Zadarius Smith.
Man.
Yeah.
Right.
Those were the days.
Smith brothers.
Now, I got a question for Precious here, real quick.
Go for it.
Keyshawn Nixon, over under 2 return touchdowns this year.
Like punt or kickoff?
Either or.
He's
on my fantasy team as a defensive player, so I need
See, that's
the
a hard
over.
one because we drafted Savion Williams. I can pretty much do that, and we got McCole Hardman.
True.
So if you want, if Nixon is supposed to be CB1, why would you have CB1 returning kicks and punts?
Yeah,
I could see Golden
She's
returning punts or kicks too.
She's got a good point.
Golden and Savion, I can see returning punts. I can see that honestly. But if you're gonna use our number one CB to do that, why?
I'm gonna try to make a trade for him and tell people I know he's returning punts.
They were doing that shit to Jaden Reed last season. Like, why is Jaden Reed returning punts and shit? What are we doing?
Yeah, I know.
Y'all need a guy specifically for returning punts and kickoffs.
Why are we still playing around with it? Just put Nixon back there.
Why are we playing around with our skilled players? Like, why we want it? Like, why?
Hey, the Giants used to put Odell Beckham back there in certain situations because he got to get the playmaker the ball.
Shit.
Yep.
Ain't no way our playmaker should be back there though, for real.
Yeah, you're right.
I agree.
Right.
Not at all. Thumbs down.
Thank you so much for joining us. Let everybody know where to find you at.
My TikTok is she don't know ball because I don't. So yeah, follow me there. So yeah, just follow me there. I'm gonna link my Instagram and that's pretty much it. Link my Instagram, my TikTok and shit on my TikTok and have everybody pretty much follow me there. But majority of my content will be strictly here on TikTok. I may venture off into YouTube and see how that goes, but they got too many goddamn rules over there. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know we're all pumped for the season, so go Pack go.
Hell yeah, go Pack go. Thank you so much for hopping on with us.
No problem. Nice meeting you guys. Hope to do this again with you guys pretty soon. Again, I'll be going live in the morning too for that Chicago, whoever the fuck Chicago's playing. I don't know, but people want to see it, so I'm gonna give it to them.
Hell yeah.
And you informed us that they caught the one, dog. They caught the thing that you sent me says the green dildo vigilante has been unmasked. Meet 18-year-old Caden Lopez, who was caught at last night's WNBA game. He appeared in court today and was charged with assault and disorderly conduct. I have 2 thoughts on this before I pass it to y'all. First of all, I'm going to put the picture of this up in post-production so you guys can see this man's face. This man looks exactly like I would imagine someone look like that's throwing dildos on the court. And second of all, he looks like he snuck out of his mom's basement to go throw these dildos on this court. Second of all, he also looks like he could be cast as the Riddler in a new Batman movie, which makes sense because he's throwing neon green dildos on the court. Ant, take it away.
Diddler. The return of the Diddler. Yeah, so they caught young Mr. Lopez on the Frico. It was only a matter of time before one of these guys, and mind you, I think he's a copycat. I don't think he's the original guy, right? I think he's just a copycat. The same way you have serial killers. This kid, just wrong place, wrong time, and it sounds like they're gonna make an example out of him. They're gonna throw the book at him
on the side of the street, and he just had 3 dildos in his backpack. Is that what you're saying?
That shakedown must have been crazy, bro.
Then you do a cavity search, make sure there's no more.
So, like, as a result to all
Oh gosh.
these fucking dildo disasters, they actually are not allowing people to come in with bags to WNBA games right now, until all of this cools off. So, just throwing that out there. So, there have been real life consequences from these dildos being thrown. They hit somebody. There was another game because, like I mentioned yesterday, there was 3 separate games that this happened at. Same color dildo, everything. I hope my neighbors don't hear me. And it turns out that in one of the games, a child got struck. So yeah, it's
A
not
child?
a child got struck. So it's not a victimless fucking crime out here. It's not funny, but it's a little funny.
You know what's crazy is that Sophie Cunningham had tweeted like 2 days ago. She was like, "Stop throwing the dildos on the court. You're gonna hurt one of us." Literally, she got hit with the dildo yesterday.
Yeah, they said, "Shut up, bitch."
she got online. She was like, "I knew I shouldn't have tweeted that."
Yep. Hit her in the foot. What the fuck?
She's like, "Stop throwing them." Oh shit.
Toph, what you think about the diddler?
First of all, when you said like the bag thing, does that mean like women's purses can't be brought in? Because isn't that like the main
Yes.
demographic for the
Yes.
WNBA?
Yes, no bags. No
You
bags
gotta-
allowed. Leave
you
it
gotta-
in your car.
Oof,
You got to put the dildo in your prison wallet.
that's rough. Also, out of all the cameras in all these stadiums, how do you not see like go back to like okay, he said at this seat, this section. How do you not see someone throw it as well too? Like you can't be like nonchalant and just chuck one, out on the court. So at least
I
he
mean,
finally got one, but
You got that
just like
swift
the
underhand. Like,
I'd be
I mean,
interested to know. I'd be interested to know what quarter this one was in, because the first one it was fourth quarter, under a minute. Like no one's paying attention to the crowd. Everyone's focused on the game, right?
I
So I
mean,
wonder if
even
I
if
wonder
you,
if it was like premature, like fucking the dildo toss was a little premature. It
We've all
was
been
like
there.
fucking
Yeah.
first quarter, second quarter. Everyone's paying attention at that point.
Imagine they call a timeout right as you pitching up, and then they put the camera on the fans. They get you a
Yeah.
4K just
yeah, you
I
ain't
would be
playing
that
one
motherfucker
off.
that got caught. I'd be like ready.
Honestly, there's so many jokes to be made about it, but honestly, it is a really stupid thing. Like, all right, the first person you got away with it, there's no way you're going to consistently get away with this. The more dildos are thrown, the more eyes are going to be on you. Like, it's only a matter of time until you got caught. That's like robbing the same bank over and over again.
Yo, and the part is that they put his first and last name up like a fucking serial killer or something.
I
Like,
know with the
Well,
mugshot.
So I feel like they've got to make an example out of him, because it's like, as funny as this is for everyone to joke about, like you realistically could really injure a player with this. The first person they catch with that, bro, you throwing the book at him. Like they're going to give him everything you can. They're gonna give him the max penalty that you can get him. I had to rephrase that.
now, if this is your son or your younger brother, like, how are you responding?
I'm beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, grabbing him by the back of
with
his
a
long ass
dildo.
hair.
With a dildo.
I'm beating him with a dildo.
You think it's funny now? Hey, Kyle, that cup is mysteriously close to the color of the
Fucking action green.
One of the copycats.
No, it doesn't smell. We're good.
Oh my god. Yo, you making jokes about the WNBA, bro. Did y'all fucking see that move that Paige Beckers hit?
Mm-mm.
That was nasty. It's been going viral, bro. She
they don't watch
cooking with
either.
him.
You're right.
Y'all
You
are
got me.
terrible.
Caitlin
Waiting
Clark
for the
been injured.
playoffs.
Yeah, I ain't
Just
got
like the
nothing to
NBA,
watch.
waiting for the playoffs.
Same.
You only watch playoff basketball?
Yeah, it's the games that actually matter, you know. Yeah, well, you got 10 teams out of each conference that gets in. Like, might as well.
All right. Fair. I don't watch every game, but I feel like I try to keep up.
Yeah, no, you watched one of the best regular season games you could have watched last year, actually. Lakers, Bulls.
Yeah, the buzzer beater.
Yeah, fuck.
Heartbreak for you, boy.
It was.
Man, that was an amazing game.
It was crazy
Lucky
to.
bastard.
Yeah, it was crazy to be there and see a buzzer beater in real life, and the home crowd get it too. You know what I mean? Like I
The
feel
only
like
person not standing up.
Nah, bro, it was crazy. And then I had to ride home. I had to walk back through
Yo,
the
if
crowd and
Spencer
ride the
had a
train.
dildo, he would have thrown that.
Hit Josh Giddey right in the hit Josh Giddey right in the face, dog. Josh Giddey deserves to get hit with the dildo.
Well, you're not wrong there.
Can't be in Troy Bolton like that.
Yo, we can all agree. I think we can all agree he deserves that one. Yeah.
I felt like I got hit with a dildo watching him hit that buzzer beater. My mouth was open and everything.
Oh, pause.
Oh,
come on now.
All right. Anybody
Leave
else?
that one in. Pause.
Oh,
Thank
my
y'all for
God.
tuning into a second
Please
episode
don't
50
cancel us.
special, baby.
All right. Anybody else got anything for this, or we out of here?
I'm good.
That's
All
it.
right.
It's a wrap.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed 50 episodes from us.
Keep tuning in, everybody. This is only the beginning. 50 down, 500 more to go at least. Let's go.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday for the live show. Late Entry fam, we out. Peace.